Alright, this is Jeff Blackie, and today, to my 95 subscribers, that means one subscriber every year. It should be for like 90 years, but to my 95 subscribers, today we're going to do something a little different. You guys remember the last videos I did of my Toyota being demolished? Well, here's the result of getting another car. Unfortunately, being a cheapskate I am, well, actually not really a cheapskate, but a guy that doesn't want to do any unnecessary car payments while I got solar to pay off on the house. He says during this deal, after getting rid of the wrecked Toyota, I bought this. And you all can start laughing, okay? I know you're all going to start laughing, but here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, this is a 1994 Oldsmobile 88 LSS. Now, why in the hell do I want to buy an old car that's 25 years old? Well, believe it or not, despite the bad paint job, this is the stuff that, you know, the paint. These cars are notorious back in the 90s for having these really screwed up clear, gosh, this one plastic light, this clear coating. And what happens after a few years, it just fades out and then it starts cracking. So the paint job, see, it's not really, see, we even got some light rust on it, I think. Anyway, I bought this car for $1,000. Got the big 16-inch wheels. I bought this car for $1,000, and it has only 70,455 miles on it. After we did the smog, the smog emissions were so low they could have sworn the car was still new. And technically, the car is still new. Well, I even personalized by putting my Iraqi Freedom anyway. So this car is got all sorts of freaking options in it. Despite the paint looking kind of shitty because of the clear stuff. And it looks like somebody painted it. Look at that. Looks like someone tried to paint it. Anyway, Oldsmobile 88. Inside here, a nice trunk space. It's got the original jack still in, well, and it came with this, the 1994 LSA brochure with all the options this car has. It's got some really, really good stuff in it, and I read up on it after I brought it back. And this thing has loaded frickin' options in it. My goodness. The red paint that you see is called the medium garnet red. Number 72. The interior is red, so I guess it's called ruby red, but it's got all these other crazy options in it, like airbags. It still has airbags. It's got a V6 in it, 170 horsepower, displacement, 231 cubic inches. It's got all the original rims, and the tires, believe it or not, are still brand new on this thing. They replaced the tires. It's got overhead console, it got storage seats, it's got cruise control, anti-lock brakes, all that other stuff. And I mean, shit, you could even put a stereo on it. But all the original rubber and everything, like the sealant, is still good. It just needs to be detailed and cleaned up real well, which I'm going to be eventually be doing. But the story that I got, the car sat for a while. And the original owner only drove it once in a while. 70,000 miles on it. I mean, I took it for a drive. It's got all the anti-lock stuff. There's a cat taken off. You know, it's got the little thing like this. I don't know what's that all about. But the interior, well, see, the driver's seat's pretty well worn. But it's got a couple little cracks in it. But it's got, I think, a little bit of armor all. We'll probably clean it up, maybe vacuum it. And this thing's got cigarette lighters for friggin' days on this thing. Look at this. I mean, you want to charge a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's got it for days. Look at that. Got it for days. There's like 4 cigarette plugs. Another thing that was kind of cool about it is the total instrumentation, like the tachometer, fuel, temperature. It's got all the idiot lights and all this other stuff. Floor shift. And what's really cool, ding, ding, ding. I'm going to try this. And the clock even works. This thing's got a tape player in it. So let's see if the tape player friggin' works. I know I'm going to be asking for trouble. This would be the... Oh, wow. Check that out. The tape player still friggin' works in this thing. Anyway, it's got, it even got an outside temperature at 71 degrees. It's got an automatic, heater and AC, which works like a friggin' champ. Got all the instrument panels. Okay, the original miles is 70,447. Okay. And yeah, it's got leather seats, and it needs to be cleaned up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I mean, come on now. You can't tell me, well, you might tell me it's not cool, but this is definitely a cool friggin' car. And I drove it, and it actually drives like a dream, believe it or not. It's very, very smooth. It doesn't let corners too well. So this is going to be the next car that I am going to be driving until if it gets all smashed up or whatever, and then that's when I will go and buy a brand new car in 2020. But this car should last pretty well. I've read everything online all about it, and there's guys still driving these things with 250,000 miles on it. So other than the paint job and a little bit of wear in the interior, it runs really good. And it's fast, believe it or not. It's not like a hot rod like the Toyota was when you just drop the hammer on it at 80 miles an hour and it cranks to about 130. This thing, it just cruises real well, and it can get out of its own way. And gas mileage is supposed to be 20 miles to the gallon. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Jeff Blackie, and yep, now I'm going to get to work on cleaning it. I got all the Armor All stuff and the cleaning stuff, so I'll be doing that right now. So everybody say hoo-ah, because I'm out.